Hello, everybody. Welcome to Travel Quest Network's weekly chatter live. Thank you for tuning in live on Facebook, our members only Facebook group, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, oh, so many places. So grateful that you are tuned in. And I have a very special co-host with me live and in studio. I've got Aurelia Thomas.
Hello, everyone.
Now, Aurelia, this is the second time that you have been on the Weekly Chatter.
Yes, the second.
When was the first time?
It was my first week.
That's how we roll. That's how we roll. We like to say, welcome to Travel Quest Network, WorldVia. By the way, you're going to do a live stream.
On Friday.
On Friday, at the end of the day. Yep. And it was a fun time, wasn't it? Yes, it was.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I am so happy that you're my co-host, and I love your new do. What inspired you?
Well, today is National Big Wig Day, and I want to share a little bit about that. Patty Sharkey started this in 2016.
Okay.
And she started it to drive donations to the American Cancer Society.
You are joshing me right now.
I am not.
Wow.
Yes, yes. And I made a donation this morning.
So if you knew about Wig Day, I hope you are wearing, you said National Big Wig. It has to be a big wig day.
Yes.
So don't put on your little, Lisa Stansfield, been around the world, and
Little bob or anything.
Yeah, no, nothing like that. It's got to be a big.
Yes.
So if you are participating in National Big Wig Day, we'd like to hear about it. I wish we could see photos. I really want to get to the point where we can have our members jump in to the show live, because that would be fun.
Yes.
So can you take a letter and notate that we will do that next year? Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So just so you guys know, Aurelia and I are side by side in, not just now, but I'm talking about in our office here in Roswell, Georgia. And the walls are very thin. And she talks so loud that I can hear everything that she says. So it is like nonstop. So for her to be this close to me, this is, here's the bus driving right on over you. No, all right, all kidding aside, I'm so excited to have Aurelia here. And of course, we're both so excited to have you here. If you are new to Travel Quest Network, welcome.
Yes.
So happy that you've joined. If you are new to the Weekly Chatter, we do not discriminate. You don't have to be a member of Travel Quest Network to join us on the Weekly Chatter.
That's excellent.
We want everyone to enjoy the hour every Friday and beyond, because you can watch it on demand anytime. So if you are new, this is where we at Travel Quest Network, we like to finish the week, talk about maybe some new things in the industry, or things new within the network, exciting things. And also, if you are a part of our members only Facebook group, because you have to be a member, because it's members only, you don't get a jacket though.
Oh, wow.
I feel like we're missing that opportunity. But if you're a part of the members only Facebook group, that is where the chatter in Weekly Chatter comes from. So keep it going in the comment section. We love to share wins, hear your challenges, maybe sometimes commiserate on challenges or find solutions.
Yes.
Are you a solution-oriented person?
I like to believe so.
I think that would be, I think I would agree with that. And speaking of solutions, for anyone who doesn't know who you are and what you do you want to share?
Yes. I am the Senior Member Experience Manager, and I manage the agency services team and the commission support team. And I am here to ensure we all have a consistent, excellent experience when you're reaching out to us. The agency services team, they will take your requests for logins, for questions about suppliers, any type of support that you need. And on the commission support side, we are making sure that we find your money. We are money detectives. So feel free to reach out to us. You can reach out to us via WorldVia Pro, the chat bubble in the bottom right-hand corner, or up
It's
top.
a beautiful aqua color. You cannot miss the aqua color.
Right.
But you got to click on it before it appears, like before you can do anything.
And you can also submit a help desk ticket, and we'll assist you there. Or if you'd like to talk to us, just give us a call. We're here to support you.
I love that you rebranded our commission support team. What'd you call them? Money detectives?
Yes, that's what we are. We're money detectives.
For those of you who have had to reach out to our money detectives, give us some hearts and love for that team, because that is a very detail-oriented job. You don't want me looking for money.
No.
I spend the money, or I make it rain.
Okay.
All right. She brings this out of me. All right, guys, we're going to go to the chat. Keep it lively, and in just a little bit, we'll have our friend Velma come to us from Texas. She's going to give us an update on revenue and give us a little story of what has been invoiced over the last week. And I'd like to take this opportunity to just remind everybody the theme for 2023 and beyond is invoice at time of booking.
Yes. Yes. Invoice, invoice, invoice.
Yes. Anyway. All right, let's see what's going on in the chat. And if you're doing the wig thing, I want to know. Please. I know you can't share photos in the comments, but I wish I had known, because I don't know what I would have done in terms of a big wig. I have a Jon Snow from Game of Thrones wig. And a costume as well. I don't just have the wig, just have the wig. But I am telling you, the first time I put that on, I think that was the first time I wore a wig.
Okay.
I was fascinated with myself. More than normal. I was like, I had to hi, I'm in marketing. I can't, that's copyrighted by our Britta, who works on our marketing team. Whenever she has a brilliant idea, she likes to say, I'm in marketing. That's the kind of fun we have. All right. Sorry. I know. You guys wanna get it in the chatter, and I'm just doing what I normally do with WorldVia, is just have a laugh. So Cynthia from Birmingham, hello all. Cynthia has been a part of this show ever since it got started. I want to say ever since it got started. So good to see you, Daniela. Happy to see you, Stacy. Happy Friday, everyone. Good to see you, Stacy. Hannah, happy Friday all. Another one of our regulars. We should have a name for our members who are able to attend Weekly Chatter Live. Like chatterettes.
Okay.
Although that maybe, I don't know, work on that, guys. Let that percolate just a little bit. Okay, Cynthia is going to kick us off with a win for the week. Wins, plural, for the week. Booked a new client, very, very good. Renewed my master's for Royal Caribbean. Sent my first Email Plus campaign. And approved the artwork for my new local marketing campaign. Busy week.
Need an applause for that.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
There you go.
All right. I'm going to move the buttons over here, and then and I'll give you a few other horns or other sounds. So when I first started messing around with these sound effects, there was one of those horns that you would hear like at a football game. And I tried it out, and it did not go over well. The Travel Quest Network did not like the horn sound. It was not good. So we have the applause. Anyway,
Okay.
let's break this down, though. Booked a new client. This is Cynthia. Booked a new client. Renewed Masters for Royal Caribbean. Way to stay on top of your education. Sent the first Email Plus campaign. If you are not using Email Plus, it is a free tool that you have access to as a member of Travel Quest Network, okay? Not only is it an email marketing tool, but it is a lead capture tool. It enables you to put forms on your website to collect email addresses and build your database. Email addresses and more. You can collect more than just email addresses. Okay. So you can build your database. You can kind of manage your database there. And you can create landing pages out the wazoo. I think that's a professional marketing term, out the wazoo. And landing pages give you unlimited options of ways to capture clients or build your database, again, with the lead capture aspect of Email Plus. So it's not just email, it's email
Plus.
Right. Make sure you guys are taking advantage of it, and I'm so happy that you are, Cynthia. And also, I always forget, you get 3 free newsletters every month. You can use all 3, or you can just use 1. You could use 2. You can, it's a great conversation starter if you already have an idea of what you want to put into an email. Or you can just take our email, put your picture on it and your contact information, and hit send, and you will have emails to send out every single month.
Excellent.
Email is very important. All right, very busy week for Cynthia, but big kudos to you. Our Angela's joined. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Angela. Angela's been working really, really hard behind the scenes on our 2023 events.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we're going to talk a little bit about those events in just a bit. Yes. Okay. Our Britta is tuned in. She said, happy Friday. Good to see you, Britta. Sarah, finally Friday. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face. Okay. I think it's going to be
Little
all
CeCe
hour long.
Peniston.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
Little CeCe Peniston. Yep, she got it right. All right. Yes, Sarah, I feel the same way. This it's been a long week,
Definitely.
but a good week. I feel like I got a lot done. Okay, she's not going to chime in on that. Sarah, I hope you had a remarkable week. Let's see here. Rebecca, aloha, Rebecca, said, happy Aloha Friday, everyone. And I know you tune in each week.
I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So just if this is your first time tuning in, Aloha Rebecca is, I'm not going to say the Hawaii expert, but in my mind, when I think Hawaii, I think Rebecca. Aloha Rebecca.
Yes.
And aloha means love, hello, goodbye. So work that into your emails. You know, don't say bye for now. Say aloha. That's okay? All right, we're going to try that. Let's see. Spectacular travel memories. Hi, happy Friday, everyone. It's Melinda from Aurora, Colorado.
Okay.
Can you say it better than I can?
Aurora?
Aurora?
Oh, yeah.
Melinda, so glad to see you. Stacey said, oh, what will today bring?
I wonder.
I wonder. Let's see. Our Britta said, Relia looks good. And I was about to do 3 snaps in the Z formation. So when I asked Relia if she'd be my co-host, she was reluctant. She was like shy. Yeah.
Yes.
And I said, but you can bring a prop. I walked away to go get some coffee, and she transformed. So, yeah, imagine my surprise. So, I didn't even address, yes, you're the co-host, but I didn't even address the fact that Jason, who would normally be my co-host, is not here again.
I don't know about Jason.
I don't know. MIA? No. He's doing exactly what I said he was doing last Friday. He came back, so he was on holiday last weekend, and now he's on a cruise. I mean, come on. We're just working, and he's on a
Yes.
cruise. Now, I'm sure you guys would agree that you'd rather be on a cruise than working. So, anyway, I think he was just boarding the ship just a few hours ago. So,
Okay.
Happy sailing, Jason. I hope you have a great time. I didn't even ask him where he was going, what ship he was going to be on.
Oh, wow.
I have no idea. So I guess we'll have to catch up next Friday.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Angela, our head of marketing, she said, love Relia. So having a little crush on Relia right now. Michelle said, hello. Debbie, happy Friday. Debbie, I owe you a package. It is sitting on the desk for me and Relia to mail out. So
We'll do that today.
yeah, we will do that today, right after this.
Yes.
You know, we don't just party afterwards. Like, we don't just have margaritas after the weekly chatter. Just a little. So that, Debbie, that package might not make it to you. It might take a little bit. Let's see. Oh, Stacy has set us up she's queued up a great topic. Stacy said her win for the week is signing up for Atlanta's road show. Yay! Oops, applause. So excited that you signed up, Stacy. And if you don't know what the Travel Quest Network road shows are, it's global destinations and local connections. I mean, it doesn't get more local than coming straight to your house, right? Well, we're not coming to your house, but you can come to a wonderful hotel and spend the day with Travel Quest Network and some of our fantastic travel partners, and as well as our members. And you didn't get to come to Atlanta last year. You didn't come to Atlanta.
No, I didn't.
I had a little break, and then that was my first one back. And can I just say, I'm not just saying because I love Atlanta, but the Atlanta part of Travel Quest Network is just amazing, and Stacy's a part of that. So you missed out,
I did.
but
I did.
I hope that you will be able to attend this year.
I will.
You will? Okay.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
our road shows is when we hit the road. They are action-packed days. I'm telling you, really. I don't know if you looked at the schedule, but you get started, you have breakfast, you definitely get food. Food is always involved in anything with Travel Quest Network. It's very
Excellent.
important.
Yes.
You get, we nourish your body and your mind.
That was deep.
It was deep.
Yes.
It was deep. So it's an action-packed day. We start out with breakfast. We go right into educational sessions. We have lunch. We then go into a rotating trade show, and it's where the room is set up where our suppliers, it's a more intimate gathering than, say, our Travel Quest World, which is a much larger, grander event. More intimate, again, local, get connected with local members and local travel partners. But all the partners are set up, so they've got all of their materials, it's all decked out. I will say that Royal Caribbean brought beach balls and glasses. I mean, I think that's very Royal Caribbean. on brand for them. But the partners get to sit still, but then we move our members through. They get about 10 minutes with each travel partner.
Okay.
And the great thing about that is, I don't know about you, but when you go to a trade show, like a trade show, it can be hysteria.
Yes.
It can be like going to the farmer's market and everybody's trying to get the freshest rhubarb. I feel like, I don't know why rhubarb was my go-to there,
I don't
but
know about that one.
like, oh my God, rhubarb is there. Like, anyway.
Yeah.
It's, so this way you get to sit down and really have a conversation, really get to know that travel partner and foster relationships that are gonna feed you throughout your career. So not only just the information that you get during the day, but then beyond that.
Yes.
So we started our first roadshow tour last year. I'm still having a hard time that it's last year, but it is.
Yeah.
We did 6 cities, and they were so popular. This year we did 8, and they are open for registration, except for one. Minneapolis
yes.
has already sold out. Now, if you want to, if you're in Minneapolis or you can get to Minneapolis and you want to join us for the roadshow in Minneapolis, please, please, please join the wait list. You don't need to contact agency services. They would love to talk to you. But if you just get on the wait list, you will be notified. We are working to see if we can get some more space in there. But there are some other locations. I think Atlanta as well as Orlando, last time I checked, is getting pretty full. If you want to check out a little bit more about the road shows, as well as you can see Amanda, one of our members, I said at the very first road show she was there, and at the end of the night I said, did you have a good time? And she said yes. And I said, can I record your testimonial? And we just like stand up and shot it. So you can hear her in the moment impression of the roadshow. She had a grand time. But if you want to find out more, go to travelquestnetwork.com/roadshows, and there's a big button, 2023 tour schedule. Click on that, and you can see where we're going to be, when, and the venue. And this year, we chose some pretty cool venues. We did not go for basic at all.
Okay.
In fact, one, Velma knows, and our Terry, they're both in
Yes.
Texas. They are very excited that cowboy hats and cowboy boots are actually required to go. So anyway,
Okay.
got to check that out. And if you are a member of Travel Quest Network and you register before or by Valentine's Day, I think before Valentine's Day and by Valentine's Day is the same thing, right?
Kind of.
Kind of?
Yeah, kind of.
Just make sure it's in before the end of Valentine's Day. That's what I would say. You can get in for free. After that, it will be $49 a ticket. So get registered, especially before they get full.
I think you forgot the most important part. Just thinking.
What is it?
You get to meet the Travel Quest Network staff.
Ah,
Some of them. Yes.
maybe photo opportunities?
Here you go.
Wait. Hey. Yes, it's fun. But I tell you what, everybody at the start of a road show this year, so it starts pretty early in the morning, but everybody's like, okay, I know what the agenda is. It seems like a long day. I cannot get those people to leave. At the end of the evening, we do a cocktail party, and people just won't leave.
Okay.
So that's telling me that our people not only like to learn and connect with each other, but they also like a little chin wag over a cocktail.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I know this about her. All right, so Stacey, thank you for teeing that up. That was on my list of things to talk about, Stacy. Our members are really good. They know exactly what we're going to talk about. So happy that you're going to be there, and you will definitely see me and Aurelia. You know what? I need to share after the show. Check in the chat after the show. I have a picture of me and Aurelia at Travel Quest World last year. At the Questies, which are our annual award ceremony. Yes. We both definitely brought it when it came to outfits. Yeah, it was good. Anyway, I'll share that with you. Emily said, happy Friday, y'all. Misty said, happy Friday, everyone. Let's see. Oh, and Cynthia from Birmingham replied to Stacy, and she said she will see her there. So we will have Cynthia in Atlanta.
Okay.
See, you don't just have to be from Atlanta or in the local area to come. We have people come from all over. All right, and Michelle's signed up for the Seattle Road Show. I know Michelle in particular is excited that we're going to be in the Northwest. I don't know why I had to think about that for a minute. I was like, over there. Because that's the furthest we've gone. Oh, see, these road shows, we're boldly going where we've never gone before.
Okay, Seattle.
Let's see here. Aloha Rebecca signed up for the Atlanta, or not the Atlanta, sorry. I'm so stuck on Atlanta, on Orlando. So I know Angela, who, you guys, if you see Angela in the chat, please give her some love, because Angela has been working really hard to get the schedule out for all of our events. Because we've got our road shows first, then we have our event that will take place a day before Travel Leaders Edge Conference in Nashville, and then we have Travel Quest World.
Wow. Can we get an applause for Angela?
That's an Angela applause button. Yeah, so she's been working really hard.
Yeah.
So she got registration open, and she's taking care of that. So thank you, Angela, for all your hard work in putting that together. I know what I want to address, and I'm sure it's going to come up in the comments, is we will have information on our location or our venue for Travel Quest World very, 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 very soon. Just give us just a little bit longer, but you do know it's going to be in Orlando. So, and you know the dates. And we're going to start first thing in the morning on that Friday, and then end midway through the day on Sunday. So fly in Thursday night if you need to fly, and you can fly out Sunday evening. So make plans to be in Orlando, because Travel Quest World is where it's at. It's where you turn your passion into profits.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. Anyway, so that is coming soon, and believe me, when we have that information, we are not going to keep it secret. Okay. All right. Moving on. Let's see. And Hannah is going to be joining us in Seattle. All right. I love this. We should create special chat rooms within our members only Facebook group for each city.
I like that.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see if I actually make that happen. I don't know. No promises there. And Rebecca said, even though she's coming, aloha Rebecca, even though she's coming to Orlando, she said, I'm actually kind of sad that she won't be going to Seattle, the Seattle Roadshow, because she used to live there. She moved down to Florida. So it's a lot warmer down in Florida, so.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're good. Alan said, happy Friday. Can't wait to hear about Travel Quest World today. So I'm a little slow on getting to my comments. So Alan, I know I already answered that. So we're very, very close. I did think we'd be ready today, but you know what? It's worth waiting for. That's all I'm going to say.
I agree.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Our Amy said, looking good, Relia. She's looking real good. Like that. Let's see. Kara said, hi, friends. My win for this week is I've made more in planning fees this month than commission in most months of last year. Good start to being a full-time agent because she just moved to being a full-time agent.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
I need more sound effects. Really is all about the sound effects. Next time I have her on, I'm going to have 15 all queued up and ready to go. Way to go, Kara. I'm so excited for you. If you are just tuning in and you are not, you haven't been watching the show, we've been doing it for over 2 years now. And I always say, I'm sure you think I'm joking, but it's my favorite time of the week. And I love when I see you tuning in. I mean, you tune in on a regular basis. But many of the people who are chatting in the members only Facebook group during the live show, a lot of them have been in the chat for all 2 years. So there have been some really cool stories from somebody who, like Cynthia, who I remember when she first got started.
Okay.
And then it became her full-time gig. And then all of a sudden she started getting leads and closing deals. And Alan and Kara going full-time and seeing the success. I mean, that is, it's inspiring.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it just makes you, I don't know, I'm so proud of you. Hold on, you got to take over.
And you can do it. That's what it's saying.
Yes.
You too can do it.
You too can do it. Why? Because you've got the power of Travel Quest Network standing by. Yeah, I tell you what, just the energy in the studio right now, very different from when Jason and I are in here. Yeah.
No comment.
So maybe I I expand the studio a little bit.
Okay.
And then all three of us are on the weekly chatter. Oh. If you would like to see that, can we get some votes?
You know what I think will make a difference?
What?
If Jason wore a wig.
Yes.
That will change everything.
Yes. Hashtag Jason wear a wig.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Big wig.
If I hope he and his family are not watching this right now. He is like, why? He would be pulling the plug on the camera right now. You know what? I don't know if you saw, but one day when we were first coming back and we did a live from the studio, he put on a boa.
Yes.
Oh, did you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's hot. She looked over there because it's tucked away. There is officially a permanent boa in the studio just in case. Jason needs to throw it on.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. This is going off the rails. Oh, and you know what? We have somebody standing by, so I'm going to take a pause.
Okay.
Because we have somebody standing by who we love to see, but the little sound effect didn't go off, so that's why I didn't know she was waiting. Velma, are you there?
I am here, and I just want to say, Relia, sister of travel. I love this. I love it. This is your new look. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, so essentially, she needs to have a whole wardrobe of wigs and just maybe you do your daytime wig and then after lunch you come back and it's and by me saying that I'm actually saying I might want to do that. So let's see, dueling wigs.
Oh.
A wig off. Is that a thing? Do you, Velma, in Texas, are there wig offs?
Well, that's kind of like when you take a gun and shoot someone's head off. Is that what we're talking about?
Oh, well, yeah, we just went to a dark,
Ooh.
dark place.
Yeah.
Leave
Yeah.
it to Velma. All right. So, Velma, we're going to switch gears and get back on track, get the show back on track. Velma, you join us every week, and you give us the lowdown on invoiced sales and the revenue, the anticipated revenue that has been invoiced over the last week, and give us a little bit of analysis. I mean, you give us a little peek. So are you ready to do that today?
I am, but you know what? This isn't the lowdown because these numbers are so high.
Oh,
This
it's the high, it's the
it's
high up.
Yes.
it's the high up. That's right. That's right.
All right, well, I'm kicking it over. You know, I'll listen for your cue for the drum roll because really is all about the sound effects. All right,
Yeah.
take it away.
Okay. All right. So in the number 3 spot for weekly sales, and this is revenue, but Jason wants me to also announce the total gross sales, so I will do that too. This member had sales of 184,711, and the revenue from that was 20,779. Awesome,
Cool.
awesome, yes. And I love to see what they, I always want to know, well, what she sell or what he sell, This member sold Delta Vacations, Funjet, and Princess. So, you see a pattern there, Joshua? These are
Yeah.
all preferred suppliers. You know what? This was preferred supplier week. I noticed a trend. Our members were booking our preferred and our featured suppliers this week, and I love that.
Well, Velma, I want to just pause right there because, again, we have people watching who are brand new to Travel Quest Network and people who are banging on the door to get in, who might not understand why you make that distinction. So what is the difference in selling a preferred partner versus somebody that we're registered with? What's the difference?
These preferred suppliers or vendors have really committed to us. They have said, we're going to support your members. We're going to support Travel Quest. We're backing you. We're behind you. They offer us higher commissions, which that speaks a lot, really. And if there are any issues, we know where to find them.
Mm.
If you go out there and book a supplier that's not part of our network, not preferred, not even in our radar, and you have some type of issue, it can kind of go bad for you,
Yeah.
I
And
don't
unfortunately, that has happened. So
It has.
it's not really hear us when we tell you that. You want to go preferred whenever you can. So I'm
Travel is tricky, Joshua. Travel is very tricky, and you want to have all the support you can get. So that's
absolutely always.
And I'd like to add really quickly, Belma, I'm sorry, that in the commission support arena, we see this often when members are having challenges with commissions with other with the suppliers that are not preferred. So
That's
I'm
right.
glad you shared that.
Yes, that's true. That's true, Sister Love. Okay. Okay, in the number 2 spot, gross sales 209,992, and the weekly revenue was 22,552. And this member, this was all cruises. They did Carnival, Celebrity, Celestial, Holland America, NCL, and Royal Caribbean.
Oh,
Yes,
that-
but no Hurtigruten, Joshua.
well, I hope you called them and you said, okay, it doesn't count unless you sell Hurtigruten.
I'm always looking for that. I love it. I love that line. So anyway,
I do too, and I love their parkas. They have these beautiful parkas that, anyway, sorry. I digress. So let's do the drum roll.
drum roll. Yes. Number one, woohoo! This member had gross sales, this is just fabulous, $333,000 and $223. $333,223. I love this. This is fabulous. And the revenue was 32,184. Very high commission. Very good. And
That
I want to point out something about this one.
okay?
This member had two huge, I'm not going to give the amounts, but huge sales with Pensight.
Okay.
Wow.
Some of the largest I've ever seen, actually. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, Relia knows what Pensight is. I know what Pensight is. But for those who don't know what Pensight is, can you explain?
It's a fabulous tool that we offer our members where they can book hotels and get great amenities, great pricing, and very high commission. So it's the way to go if you just need to book a hotel, in my opinion, of course.
I would second that.
I would
Yes.
third that.
She third the motion carried.
And I'm telling you, the member that made the thousands of dollars off these Pensight sales this week, she would also second that. So,
Well,
and
well, and I want to hit on that too. So Pensight, very easy tool to use. It's free.
Oh,
It's free for our members
Yes.
on the majority of our membership plans, but very much like a consumer booking tool. It's bringing up all the different options. You can search by zip code, city, blah, 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 blah. You can do all that. But it ties in to our hotel programs. And it's something that we don't talk about too much. You kind of referenced it when you were talking about the amenities. But as a member of Travel Quest Network, you get access to hotel programs that give you a little extra something something when you're working with your clients, and you can also have a chance to with certain programs to earn quite a bit more commission than you would if you had booked it on another platform. So do not overlook or diminish the power of Pensight.
That's right. That's right, Joshua.
I like that. She gave me an amen there, basically. I'll take that. Well, Velma, did you have anything else you want to share with the group?
No, that was it. Just a great week of sales and revenue. So
Keep it up.
I'm kind of hypnotized by Relia.
All right, we're having far too much fun, and Relia's phone is like ringing off the hook right now, and it's making the table, the chair, the floor, the lights vibrate. So with that, from Atlanta, we're going to say peace, Velma, and thank you so much for sharing the stories.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh, that is, it's one thing to look at numbers and say, oh, that's a great number, but to kind of see the breakdown, what has made up those numbers, and one, all cruises.
Yeah, that was
And it wasn't one of our diamond voyages. Actually, I think it was one of the first thing, the incarnation of the diamond voyages, which is a reward trip for our highest producing agents, was with Celestial, and they are a Greek-owned cruise line doing. They're smaller ships, but because they're Greek owned, when you do Greece, you do Greece. Like, I mean, you're doing it very different than someone else that might be doing it. They go to other places, obviously, but I remember talking to Maria from Celestial, and she really hit that home for me. Okay. And then when our members went, they said it was just the only way to do that. And for many people, that was their first time going to that part of the world. And I believe they even went to, I want to say Egypt. I mean, they went to several continents on that
Okay.
trip. So that was very cool.
Sounds like a
That was-
great team builder.
I'm really speaking quite softly, so I don't know if
Yeah.
you heard her, but she said she thought that would be a great team builder. So she's essentially saying, Joshua, will you take the entire Travel Quest Network team on a celestial cruise?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Live on camera, yeah, to an audience and witnesses.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else you want to add to that? Or not to that?
Not to that.
Okay.
But I would like to add that today, January 27th has a lot of holidays, but one that I did not mention is International Holocaust Remembrance Day.
Oh, wow.
So that is very important. So I
Wow.
wanted to share that with you just in case you didn't know.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
Well, so with the days of either remembrance or acknowledgement,
Yes.
we've coupled National Big Wig Day
Yes.
with Holocaust Remembrance.
Well, no, that's why I did them separate.
Well, yeah, you
Oh,
know,
you mean, well, it's because the National Big Wig Day
Big
falls
Wig
on
Day.
the last Friday of January.
oh,
so
it moves
it's not
around.
a set-
Oh,
yes.
gotcha.
Yes,
Gotcha.
yes.
But you know what? I kind of I was moving too fast at the beginning of the show.
Okay.
So you said that you made a donation this morning.
Yes.
Can you just tell everybody if they want to make a donation where to go?
Yes, to the American Cancer Society.
Yes.
Yes.
Please, if you can, please donate. Many people will appreciate that.
Yes. The minimum donation is $1. So,
Please do it.
yes.
Thank you for bringing that in. And I will. I'm going to put $500 in today when we get done.
Okay.
After, though, aren't we doing something? We're having cocktails?
Yeah, so then it might be 5,000.
Uh-oh.
After
Yeah, we have to.
cocktails.
If I don't have my glasses on, I can't tell you how many times that has happened. I once paid my water bill online and put some extra zeros in.
Oh.
I don't know how many people have had a credit on their water bill for a year, but now you know one.
Wow.
Anyway, all right, let's go back to the chat. Thank you guys for keeping it going. Let's see here. Jen said, "Happy Friday." Jen and I had a little private chat. I hope your kid was able to sort out the passport issue. So I had good thoughts. I was keeping good thoughts. Her kid was traveling and lost the passport. Yeah, over the weekend. Extremely stressful. So anyway, I assume everything's good. Our Deb said, Aurelia is awesome. Why don't I get awesome comments?
I don't know, Joshua.
And if you have to ask for them, do you deserve them? I don't know. It's a tough day, a tough crowd. Let's see. All right, so Karis, about the Travel Quest World, she said, "Oh, I'm so excited for this too. Joshua, don't keep us hanging another week." Kara, I promise you, really knows we're working on it. I mean, we are working on it.
there.
In fact, Jason, before he got on the cruise that he's on right now, he went to go look at this amazing property and took loads of photos of its exquisite nature and how beautiful it is.
Okay.
I feel like none of that is giving it away, but still exciting. It's in Orlando. Book your flight for Orlando. Come. Travel Quest World. It's a good place. Okay. All right. Moving on. Let's see. So Stacy
Okay.
would like to give some props to the money detectives. She said, I love my commission, ladies. Thank you all for your hard work. So,
Yes.
yes, I guess
Yes.
I need a much powerful button if really is going to be on the show there. Yeah, so the money detectives.
Yes.
Can we put that, let's see, we're going to put that on their email signature. What do you think about that?
I don't think so.
No, we're not going to do that. Really actually calls the shots on that. Like, you might think that it's email and it's marketing, but no, she calls the shots on that. Yes, thank you guys. We've got Spencer, Ronnie,
Tyrena,
Ina,
Marty, Ferris.
I
It
don't know
takes
why
a village. It takes
I don't
a
know why
village.
I'm echoing.
Jesse, it takes a village.
Yeah. It's not. People think that it would be easier than it actually is. I mean, when you look at the number of travel partners we work with,
Yes.
A supplier like Marriott, think about how many brands Marriott owns. And once Ferris showed me the statement that comes in, and it's like it's like giant. And so if you have not invoiced,
Yes.
then someone has to go line by line. That's not just like looking something up in your bank statement.
Right.
No, not easy. So thank you, money detectives. Let's see. Jen said, I had a missing commission and spoke with Spencer. She is amazing. Way to go, Spencer. Let's see. Aloha Rebecca said, ooh, she's got a long one here. I've been averaging at least 2 new travel inquiries per day, half from my website and half from Agent Profiler.
Okay.
Ho, 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 ho. Challenges. Lots of people planning trips in February and March, and availability or pricing just isn't working because they waited so long. Has that been happening to a lot of you out there? Have a lot of people just kind of left it to last minute thinking it's all going to be good and the inventory isn't there? Let us know in the comments, because there really is. I mean, you take it for granted when you're in the travel business. We're all aware that there's so much demand for travel, and there just isn't the inventory.
Yeah.
So people who are not familiar with that just think that, oh, well, it was such a bad couple of years. There's going to be deals all over the place. Like, they're going to want to fill up those ships and those hotels. And yeah. Sorry, the people who are more organized and planners, they got there first.
They're already full.
Yeah, we are full. Well, I'm sorry about that, but I am excited to hear you just even breaking down your numbers like that, Rebecca. 2 new travel inquiries per day, half coming from her website, half coming from travelleaders.com's Agent Profiler, which building out a profile using our method to build out a profile has proved to work wonders for many, many people who I know are in the chat room right now. But that is a lot of new leads coming in. So not only is she working her existing clients or repeat clients,
Yes.
that's a lot of newness coming in. So I'm really impressed that you know your numbers. So very, very excited. Let's see. Joshua, I feel like you would rock a full Legolas costume and blonde wig. Legolas. Oh, Elf from come on. Lord of the Rings, the blonde wig. Orlando Bloom. Do you remember? No?
I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Kara, we can make that happen. I think we should do Halloween weekly chatter. Even if it's not Halloween, like if Halloween doesn't fall on a Friday. All right. Let's see. Kim said, hello all. Lisa said, happy cold Friday from Largo, Florida. Who would think it was cold in Largo, Florida? But it is. Lisa, so good to see you. Texas, Rebecca said, Relia rocks with a guitar. I like it. So Stacy, commenting on our shelf of travel memories here. I don't know if that name's gonna stick. She said, you need the Space Needle on the shelf behind you.
Okay.
Stacy, I'm just gonna tell you, there is a lot of space on this shelf, and I brought a few little travel trinkets. And Jason's daughter just went to Costa Rica and brought back a trinket. So I'm thinking, as we do the road shows, we should do a little trinket shopping.
Yes.
So Stacy, just make sure you show me where to pick up a Space Needle. It can't be tiny. I mean, I do want people to be able to tell it's a Space Needle. I feel like Big Ben looks very, very sad compared to Statue of Liberty. I do. Anyway, all right, moving on. Stacy, thank you for noticing the travel memory shelf. Can you come up with a better name than that? Yeah, we'll work on it. Jen said, when finished my Carnival Cruise Line training and have already had inquiries for summer sailings. Good going, love it. Let's see. Michelle sent out email to all our clients regarding our 2 trips in 2024 and had 2 reach out about other trips they're interested in. So here, just kind of working my existing trips and then picking up some more. Way to go. Way to go. Good. Well, man, this time is going by.
Yes, it has.
Have you guys had a good time? Do you want Relia to come back or no? Did she not need to come back? No, she needs to come back. Isn't she awesome? And just, maybe you haven't even had an opportunity to reach out to our agency services team and the money detectives or whatever department it is. Just know that Relia is behind the scenes. I mean, she is working it, and she's only been here just a little over a year.
Yes.
What an impact!
Yes. When I started with Travel Quest Network, I was 22. So what does that tell you?
She's absolutely lying. Yes, I feel like we're dueling with our notes here. So you
because
got
I have
some notes.
something I'd like to add.
Oh, please do.
1099s were sent out 2 days ago, I believe. And if you have questions about it, we have FAQs up on the Pro site, WorldVia Pro. And if you have additional questions, if it's not covered in the FAQs, just send us a chat or submit a ticket or give us a call, and we'll be able to help you out.
Yes, and just an expert tip on searching for any information in Pro, use that top search bar and just start typing in the main keyword for what it is you're looking for. So if you're looking for that FAQ, frequently asked questions, article that really was referencing, just start typing in 1099. I guarantee you there's not too many pieces of content on 1099. So you're going to get right in there. And of course, there's the big aqua. There's 2. But she might add more. You don't know. She can get jiggy with it. But there's the big aqua button in the bottom right of WorldVia Pro where you can do a live chat, send a message to our team, as well as the big pink button, help button at the very top of Pro. That is a powerful button. And the other thing that I don't know that everyone knows is when you hit that big help button, it takes you into all the contact information, how to open a support request, And you can search through solution articles, which great resource. But if you continue to scroll, you get to see some of our team and see some faces. A lot of people will say, I want to see a directory of people, their faces.
Yes.
And we have that. You just have to scroll a minute. And there's some fun facts on everybody, so you got to check that out. So you can know who you're talking to. Okay, so is that all that you had in your notes? Because you covered what I was going to talk about.
Yes.
And I actually had one about the help button. So I'm very happy that I got that in. Okay. Also, we had our member all call. Again, Christine, thank you for coming up with the name for our monthly member all call. We had that this week. If you missed it, don't worry. It has been recorded, and you just need to go to WorldVia Pro and click over to Network Episodes, and right now I think it's the top episode, so you can catch up. That's where we share each month. Our team shares any news, updates, and there's live Q&A there for you to get up to speed on what's going on. And also the new features on Agent Profiler. There's the QR code generator. There's, well, obviously it's not an addition to Agent Profiler, but travelleaders.com got a reboot. So it's looking sexy, which means your profiles on Agent Profiler are looking sexy. But this week, or this coming week on the 31st at 1 o'clock Eastern, Travel Leaders is going to be doing trip itineraries. It's a new feature within Agent Profiler. They're going to do a session on that. So if you are published in Agent Profiler, I highly recommend you check out this session. You can find out the information in WorldVia Pro and under events on the 31st, and you can get registered for that. Learn how to use it, incorporate it into your profile, because that is how you will win the game with Agent Profiler. So we've gone over a little bit, and it's because I have an amazing co-host. Relia, thank you again.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you again, and thank you for educating us on some of the events going on around today. And I need to go make my donation to the American Cancer Society. So, thank you. Thank you. You guys have an excellent weekend. We'll see you back here next week, 4 o'clock Eastern on Friday. And Jason will be back, and we can find out about his 2 amazing holidays that he did back to back. All right? Take care, guys. See you next time.